This is a short tutorial on how to create demand curves, so it goes along with Unit 3A1. Also keep in mind that this would also work for creating supply curves that you will create in Unit 4. So what I've done is I've already put down the first scenario's data. So we have it over here in the X and the Y. And what we need to do here is we need to insert a chart. So we go up to Insert, click on Insert, come on down here, and we're going over to Find Scatter. So we're going to put in a scatter chart, click on the down arrow, and then I'm going to go down here and I'm going to do a scatter, which is a smooth mark scatter. So in my version of Excel, it's the second one down. Click on that, and here we've got our chart. So at this point, we want to go in and once you get that chart, you'll notice that you have the chart tools. So we want to click on Design because we want to select our data and put that in there. So then once we've clicked on Design, we go over to Select Data, click on Select Data, and this window opens up. So I want to click on Add, and keep in mind there's various ways to do this, so you might know another way. So click on Add, and my series name I'm going to name D, and that's for demand, and I believe scenario 1 names it D also, so D. And then I have to select the X value, and the X value here is going to be our quantity demanded. So I'm going to click right over here on our little graph there, and now I have to just simply go into where I have my data, click and drag down, and you can see that it's clicked the range over here. Hit Enter. So click on Enter, and I've got my quantity demanded in, which is the X value. So I come down here to the Y value, which is going to be price. Click on the little icon here, and then I have to go in and select. So I select right here, and it's collected and selected the range that I need. Click or hit Enter, and you can see I now have my demand curve here. So I click on OK, and then I click on OK again, and I have my demand curve in there. So when it did the series, it also put the chart title as D. So we want to change that. So all you need to do is click on the D, and then we're going to put in demand for whatchamacallits. And so hit my Enter, and that's in. Okay, so now we're missing the Y labeled for the title there, and we're missing the X. So again, I need to go in and I need to put in my labels for the X and the Y axis, and what I'm going to do is click up again, or this time around on Layout. So in Layout I have quite a few different varieties of things I can do, and I'm simply going to click on Axis Titles, and I'm going to fix the primary horizontal axis first, and so I'm coming down to Title below Axis, and I come in here, and I'm going to start typing quantity. So it's starting to go in up at the top. If I were to click down here, it would go in. I could type it in down here. So it really either or works. Quantity. It may help if I spell it right. Quantity demanded. Hit my Enter, and it pops in down here. Now I have to go back into Layout, back into Axis Titles, and click on Primary Vertical, or I should say once I've highlighted it, I come down, and I'm going to have it a vertical title and price. So as you can see, once again, it typed in up here. If I click down here, I could type it in down there. Click my Enter, and I've got price. So this is what your first curve is going to look like. So the exercise or the assignment asks you to put in 2 curves. actually 3 curves. So I'm just going to show you how you do the second curve, and then you'd go on and do the third. And keep in mind, once again, that this also would be how you could put in curves for Unit 4, which are the supply curves. So here we are. We've got what we did the first time. I've got my information for scenario 2 put in, and I simply want to go back in and put in a new series. So in order to do that, I have to make sure I'm clicked on the chart. And once I click on the chart, then my chart tools become available to me. So I click on Design and select Data, Add, and this is going to be D1. And then I'm going to select my X values, which are the quantity demanded for scenario 2. Click on the icon and come over and come on down on the second group of data for scenario 2, and as you can see, it put the range in there. Click Enter, go and do the same with the Y. Come on over here, select what I need, click Enter, click OK, and OK, and there I have it. And so you would do the same for scenario 3 and continue creating your demand curves.